Hi, I'm Conor Redmond, co-founder and Chief Actuary at BriteCo Insurance. If you own valuable jewelry, getting it insured is one of the smartest decisions you can make. But to get proper coverage and ensure a smooth claims process, if anything ever happens, you need good documentation. And that starts with photos. Photographing your jewelry may sound very simple, but there are a few key details that can make the difference between a vague record and clear, insurable proof. So today I'm walking you through how to photograph your jewelry the right way. Whether you've got a diamond engagement ring, a gold chain, a vintage heirloom piece, anything. Let's dive in. Why photos matter for insurance. Before we get into the how, let's talk about the why. When you apply for jewelry insurance through BriteCo or many other providers, you'll need to provide documentation that proves what the item looks like, its condition and its value, and any other related details like cut, clarity, engraving brands, etc. Photos help underwriters assess the coverage level, and if you ever need to file a claim, high-quality photos make the process faster and smoother. Imagine trying to replace a one-of-a-kind necklace without proof of what it looked like. That's why this step matters. Setting up the right lighting. Lighting is everything when it comes to jewelry photos. The goal is to avoid harsh shadows, overexposure, or color distortion. You want your photos to look true to life, especially when capturing things like metal type, gemstone clarity, or any scratches. Here's what I'd recommend. Use natural light whenever possible. Set up near a window, ideally during mid-morning or late afternoon when the sun is soft. Avoid direct sunlight, which can cause glares and reflections with the camera. If you're shooting indoors, use soft white LED lights placed on either side of the piece to reduce the shadows. A bonus tip, a light box can work wonders. It's small foldable setup with built-in lights and a plain background. Great for consistent professional results, and they're pretty cheap. Choosing the best background. Jewelry stands out best against a neutral, non-reflective background. Try white, gray, or black matte, paper or fabric, a plain ceramic plate, a photo backdrop board. Avoid anything with patterns, gloss, or color that competes with the jewelry. The goal is to make the item pop, not distract from it. For watches or layered pieces, you can also photograph them on a wrist or a bust form to show how they're worn, but still follow up with close-up shots of the details. Think like an appraiser here. You're not taking aesthetic shots for Instagram, you're documenting the piece for insurance purposes. Make sure to capture a full shot of the item. Necklace, ring, bracelet, whatever it is. Side views to show depth and setting. Back of the item, especially if there's a hallmark, class type, or engraved details. Close-ups of gemstones focus on the clarity, cuts, and prongs. Brand markings or certificates, like a Cartier stamp or Tiffany stamp. If you have a jewelry appraisal or lab report, photograph that too. It's an extra layer of documentation that strengthens your policy and valuation. Once your photos are ready, organize and store them in a secure location. Create a folder titled Jewelry Insurance Photos. Include the item's names, the values, descriptions, dates, etc. Anything that's descriptive. Store them in cloud storage like Google Drive, Dropbox, or iCloud so you always have a backup. When applying for insurance through BriteCo, you'll upload these photos directly as part of your free online quote. Easy, quick, and secure, having all these ready not only speeds up the application process, but also helps prove ownership and value in the event of a loss, theft, or damage. Take a few extra minutes to properly photograph your jewelry. It can save you from major headaches down the line. From lighting and backgrounds to angles and backups, every step helps build a stronger insurance profile for your valuables. If you haven't already insured your jewelry, or if you're not sure whether your current coverage is enough, head over to Brite.co and get a free quote in under 2 minutes. We make jewelry insurance simple, affordable, and comprehensive, so you can wear your favorite pieces with peace of mind. Thanks for watching. I'm Conor Redmond with BriteCo. See you next time.